Condensed milk is one of the most used dairy products in the world, known for its thick, creamy texture and sweet flavor. It's poured into tea, coffee, desserts, and candies, but few people realize how much work goes into every can. Behind those rich spoonfuls lies a large-scale industrial process that turns ordinary fresh milk into a smooth, shelf-stable product ready for millions of homes. Let's go inside a condensed milk factory to see how it all happens, step by step. It starts early each morning when tanker trucks filled with fresh milk arrive from dairy farms. Each tanker carries thousands of liters of milk, cooled during transport to keep it fresh. At the factory gate, quality inspectors test the milk's purity, fat content, and freshness. Only the best batches pass inspection. The milk is then pumped into giant stainless steel storage tanks inside a chilled section of the plant. These tanks can hold enough milk to fill hundreds of thousands of cans of condensed milk. Once the milk is approved, it goes through a filtering system. Large machines spin at incredible speeds to remove any solid particles or dirt that might have entered during collection. The goal is crystal clean milk before production starts. After filtration, the milk is gently warmed to begin the transformation process. The first major step is pasteurization, heating the milk to a controlled temperature that kills harmful bacteria without affecting taste or nutrition. Conveyor pipes transport the milk through heated metal plates, keeping it hot just long enough to make it safe. After pasteurization, the milk is cooled slightly and sent to the heart of the operation, the evaporator room. Here, massive steel towers hum constantly. These are vacuum evaporators, and they play the most important role in making condensed milk. In these tall, sealed chambers, pressure is reduced so that water inside the milk boils away at a lower temperature. Steam heat gently removes about 60% of the milk's water content, leaving behind a thick, rich concentrate. This concentration process gives condensed milk its famous dense texture. Workers and technicians monitor control panels filled with blinking lights and gauges showing temperature, vacuum pressure, and flow rate. Every second matters. Too much heat can burn the milk, while too little can leave it too watery. Once the right concentration is reached, the thickened milk flows through stainless steel pipes into large mixing tanks for the next step. Adding sugar. Sugar isn't just for flavor. It also acts as a natural preservative. It keeps the condensed milk fresh for months without refrigeration. Huge bags of fine white sugar are poured into heated mixing tanks, where special agitators keep it swirling until it dissolves completely. The sweetened mixture becomes even thicker and glossier as it blends. From here, the mixture passes through a set of filters again to catch any sugar crystals that didn't dissolve. This ensures a silky texture in the final product. The sweetened condensed milk now looks like liquid caramel, golden, smooth, and perfectly thick. Next, the product moves through a homogenizer. This machine applies high pressure to break down fat molecules, preventing the cream from separating later. It's a quick step, but it's essential for that even, creamy consistency that stays perfect on the shelf. After homogenization, the milk is quickly cooled. Powerful chillers bring the temperature down so it can be safely stored and packaged. This also locks in the flavor and prevents any unwanted changes in texture. Now comes one of the most satisfying scenes in the factory, the filling line. Stainless steel pipes carry the condensed milk to an automated filling station. The machines work with incredible precision, filling hundreds of cans or pouches per minute. Each can receives exactly the same amount of product, controlled by computer sensors. The moment one can is filled, another slides perfectly into place. Once filled, the cans move down the conveyor belt to the sealing machine. Metal lids are placed on top and sealed tightly under pressure. The seam is checked by automatic sensors to make sure it's perfectly airtight. These sealed cans can sit on store shelves for over a year without spoiling. After sealing, the cans are sent through a cooling tunnel. Cold water sprays or chilled air blows over them, reducing their internal temperature to room level. This quick cooling helps set the condensed milk's texture and prevents condensation from forming on the cans. When the cans emerge, they're spotless and ready for labeling. Robotic arms apply colorful paper labels that wrap perfectly around each can. Printing machines add batch numbers, manufacturing dates, and expiration details. Laser scanners check every label's position and reject any can with an imperfect wrap or smudge. Next, workers pack the cans into cardboard boxes, which are automatically folded, glued, and sealed. These boxes are stacked neatly by robotic palletizers, giant machines that can build a perfect tower of cartons faster than a human could blink. Wrapped in stretch film, the pallets are moved by forklifts to the factory's cold storage warehouse. Here, thousands of cans wait for trucks that will ship them to supermarkets around the world. Meanwhile, inside the plant, every part of the system is cleaned thoroughly at the end of each shift. A cleaning process called CIP, or Clean in Place, runs hot water and safe cleaning solutions through the pipes, tanks, and machines to keep everything spotless and bacteria-free. This ensures that each new batch of milk starts in a sterile environment. Quality control never stops. Throughout the day, small samples are taken from the production line. Technicians in white coats test them for thickness, sweetness, and taste. They check color and aroma against standard references to maintain perfect uniformity. Even a slight variation in sugar or solids can change the product's shelf life, so accuracy is everything. From start to finish, the process of making condensed milk takes only a few hours, but it involves a remarkable blend of science and engineering. It's fascinating to think that something so simple on the shelf results from such precise coordination between machines and people. Every can of condensed milk begins its life as fresh milk from local farms, travels through filters, pasteurizers, evaporators, mixers, and fillers, and ends up as a thick golden liquid sealed tight and ready to be used in recipes around the world. Whether it's drizzled on desserts, stirred into tea, or baked into cakes, each serving carries the result of this carefully controlled process. Inside these massive factories, nothing goes to waste. Any leftover milk or foam is collected, reprocessed, or converted into animal feed. Steam and water are recycled through heat recovery systems, reducing energy use and keeping the plant efficient. Every step is optimized to produce millions of cans with minimal waste. Watching condensed milk being made is oddly satisfying. From the roaring steam lines to the calm precision of robotic arms packaging shiny cans. What looks like a simple ingredient is actually a masterpiece of modern food engineering. And that's how millions of cans of condensed milk are made every day, starting from raw milk straight from the farm, passing through an advanced network of machines, and ending up as that sweet, creamy treat we all know and love. If you enjoyed going behind the scenes of how everyday products are made, make sure to hit the subscribe button for more fascinating factory stories and step-by-step production videos. You'll see what really goes into the food, gadgets, and items you use every day. From raw materials to the final product, inside the world's biggest production lines,